Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Tesla and where I think it may go within the next few days. Today was a decent day. The day before was great, and tomorrow may get even better. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions from the comment section of this morning's video as well. Okay, so let's dive right into it. If you're new to this channel, we've been talking about Tesla for a while, and this was a great move to the upside. It refused to go to 495 the first day, but it definitely chose to get there on the second day, which was nice. And right now, where do I think it may go? Let's just look at it really quick. So right now the price is at what, 394, and we're at a very critical level, of support right around here. Okay, and another thing that y'all want to keep in mind is this: if you go on the daily time frame and you look over here, you can clearly see that there are a bunch of greedy short sellers up here. Okay, lots of greedy short sellers who still haven't covered. These people were probably expecting the stock to tank all the way down to like 237, but unfortunately it just kept going sideways and sideways until we finally got a pop to the upside. Okay, so that's the one thing. Again, short sellers over here. Now another one that I want y'all to pay attention to is the bottom here. Right over here, you can see there is a nice steady increase in volume. Lots of buyers are stepping in right now. Okay, and they do anticipate a short squeeze to happen very, very soon. Will it happen tomorrow? That's a maybe. That's a maybe. Could it happen on Monday or on Tuesday the following week? It's very, very possible. Okay, so let's move on to here, the 5 minute time frame again. Now, here's another option that could happen. Let's say that this level doesn't hold and the stock doesn't open up at like 511. Then you can expect, again, if there's enough selling pressure, then this thing might drop all the way back down to like this region over here before we see another bounce. But if it doesn't, and if it opens up at like 400 and at 505 or 510, all of these short sellers in here who got in here thinking that this is a beautiful entry to go in short, like when you look at it, it looks like in the moment it looks like a good entry to go short. But honestly, like if you see, we'll see exactly what happens tomorrow. If it opens up high, everybody in here will be immediately terrified because Tesla has a history of shorting of squeezing short sellers. It has a history of doing that, and these people will be very, very scared and very quick to take their money off the table. And when short sellers cover, the stock spikes. Okay, so definitely keep Tesla on your watch list. I'm pretty sure a lot of you already are keeping that on your watch list, but definitely keep it on your watch list for tomorrow. Tomorrow may be an interesting day. I didn't see any interesting news at all to point out for this video, but again, this is purely about the technicals. Tomorrow could be interesting. Now, let's talk about some of you guys' stock that you've been asking about. Okay, the first one that we're going to talk about is GoodRx. And GoodRx is trying to make a rebound. It's bouncing off the lows, and the reason why it dropped so hard, I think it's because the other pharmacies are like trying to like um, implement their business model into their business model. Yeah, so that's why there is a drop over here. I don't want to get in too many details and make it too confusing, but again, when your competitors try to take your business model, then the stock could just this is what happens. And as you can see with Amazon, when they launched their online pharmacy, CVS and all of these other pharmacies tanked as well. So again, this is what happens. But now let's go back on GoodRx. Let's go back on GDRX. Yeah. Right now on the daily chart, it's actually looking good. I see a morning star on here. If it holds, I just want to see it go sideways for a bit. Just go sideways for a bit because right now it's looking pretty bullish. A good amount of volume. A lot of buyers stepping in. There's a wick at the bottom. Dip buyers bought this thing, and they're looking for this thing to bounce. So this could be a good play for tomorrow. So definitely keep your eyes on this one, especially if it opens up around $38.80. Then yeah, watch for a squeeze up to 40 or even higher, probably to like 41 or 42. So that is my very honest opinion on GoodRx. The next one that y'all have been asking about is Zoom. And Zoom made a big move yesterday, and right now it's trying to hold that level. It's trying to stay steady at this level. Okay. Um, so definitely watch this one. Below 410 might be another opportunity to go short. I personally would love to see, again, this is just my personal opinion. I would love to see Zoom tumble all the way down to this region right here. Okay. Like just like a slow fade, and then earnings just brings it back down all the way down to like 300 before we go on for another run. That's what I personally would like to see, but the market may or may not give me that. So I will have to follow up on this stock and see exactly how it opens up in the morning. Okay. But right now I'm just neutral. I want it to go down just a bit more. I want it to go down just a bit more. Now another stock that we should talk about. I wanted to talk about it a few days ago, and then I completely forgot. It's Sonos. So I've been talking about it for a while, right? We've been talking about it since we were in these regions at the $17 level, and I gave a warning that it did have earnings, and that we could see a massive push all the way up to like $20 and to $22. So it just got there right in a straight line. It just went straight up right after that. And my drawings are still on the chart. It was a very obvious play, and there was some money to be made today. As soon as the market opened, there was some money to be made here. And honestly, I don't think this one is done. I think it can go just a little bit higher. Um, I think it can go higher tomorrow. We could see $24. Again, that is my very honest opinion on it. If we don't see $24 tomorrow, then consolidation would be nice. Just a nice consolidation in this zone before moving on up again later. But as of right now, I like the way it's looking. Another one that we should be talking about is CGC. And CGC is actually downtrending. The short sellers are probably going in on this again. Yeah, so it bounced over here. It bounced after getting at this level of support right here. Okay, so these dip buyers showed some characters, but this may be a dead cat bounce. Okay, a dead cat bounce, what happens is it tries to bounce but doesn't really get to the top and then just rolls over. So tomorrow will be very interesting to see exactly how it opens. If it opens up like anywhere in here, then do expect the stock to tumble all the way back down to like $22. Again, that's just my humble opinion. It may just stay over here and just go sideways, which is terrible for all of the short sellers in here. Consolidation really makes a short seller mad. So yeah, definitely watch this one as well. Alright, y'all, that is the end of the video. If you got value from this video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm as always. If you're new to this channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you get notified whenever I release these post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon, and the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday through Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. The links are right here, right above me. Also, for all of you who are beginners who are interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some directions in the description of the video, step 1 through 4. It only takes about 15 minutes or less to get signed up with all the brokers you need, and also to have access to this amazing Thinkorswim tool that I'm using. This is free of charge and it's offered by TD Ameritrade right after you sign up. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Webull using the very first link in the description below. and one free stock after signing up with Robinhood using the second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you tomorrow morning at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens.